Hello, my spooky friends. It is Stacy, and welcome to Instagram Made Me Buy It. So, in November of 2022, there was a couple advertisements for Focalure. They were the duochrome pigments, and they were being shown on the lips and on the eyelids. And I fell in love with these immediately because I found out that they were a product that didn't have to have a glue or a glitter base in order for them to stay. But I looked around, they had a good online presence, and that they were also offering a sale. They normally run $20, but on sale for $9.99. And here, almost 2 years later, is still the same sale. So I feel like a little bit of it was, I wouldn't say slightly duped or anything like that or a scam, but when I went to research this for this video again, I found out there were a lot of broken links in their website, and it's really hard to find out exactly where they are manufactured. It's supposed to be a Chinese company that has US presence, and on their website, when you go to the About section, they're talking about how they have some presence, but they don't really specifically say it's manufacturing. I have a suspicion it's just distribution because they talk about beaches and warm humidity air, and it was just kind of confusing. And then when I went to the return policy, the shipping policy, and anything else in the About section again, it goes to an error page, which I highly hate that I got this product. And if you guys have been seeing me use it and you're looking to buy it, it's more like a buyer beware and do your research. I don't think that they claim that they're cruelty and vegan free, but they don't explain exactly where they manufacture their products. And so I really don't know exactly how they confirm that statement. I haven't seen anything other than social medias that are displayed around different parts of the world. Like there's Focalure USA, there's Focalure Arabia, and I do know that this is an overseas brand that's more popular than it is here in the United States. But I just wanted to try something. I was distracted by something shining. As you can see, they are beautiful. The only thing I don't like about them is that I have tried all this time to figure out a way to use them on the eyelid. But as you see here in this photo, that I do get creasing no matter the primer, no matter the setting spray, no matter what I have used on my eyelids before with priming them and then getting them onto the eyelid. They do crease right in. It feels sticky on the eyelids. It feels sticky throughout the entire day. And I think that's because they never really get a chance or an opportunity to dry in the crease. But on the lips and around on the body, they work just fine. I did have a slight irritation even with primer when I went to take it off, but these suckers do not move. So it was a little bit more scrubbing, and the fact that they are chrome is something that you may want to consider when you're putting them on the eyelids. I often use things, especially around special effects makeup, that are not eye safe. So that's why you have to make your best decision and be the best judgment about what you're willing to put up with and what the dangers are. But I have some of them here. I picked up the colors green, I believe it was. I'm looking at my notes here because there's one of them I don't have because I've used it a lot. Green Flash, which I used in my Met Gala makeup, so that shifted from blue into green. There was Aurora Borealis that was more of a green gold shift, and then there was Radio Wave. Now they come in these packages, and there's nothing very inspiring about the packages. They're standard, and I'm sure that's a way to give savings on back to the other people, but at least they do have the names on the bottom of them, and they also have the names on the bottom here, but they're see-through, which is good. You can see through them, and I will show you some swatches in different lighting a little bit later, and some of the looks throughout the video I'll pop up here and there. And so there is no weird smell to them. It has an applicator that is more, it's not the doe foot, but it's the felt tip, and you can see even in this lighting how it shifts in color and when I move the bottle itself. And I just want to show you real quick the application onto the skin without any primer. So even in 2 swipes, you do get a good color payoff with them. I did like that about them. They were very pigmented, and they feel good when you're putting them on, so there is no weirdness, there's no pull, and it doesn't feel tacky when it's on, but it does get tacky in that eyelid. Now, for reference about my makeup, I use setting sprays, primers, and eyeshadow primers because I am in the South and I don't want things to melt off my face. And here we are approaching and getting into the very warmer months. And so I tested these out very, very well in all kinds of conditions with and without primers and things like that of that nature. But this one has a gold to greenish bluish shift. Again, they come out of the package. There's a slight, it's a makeup clay-like smell to it, and that goes away when you use them. But I will go ahead and show you the applicator tip and show you how the light switches back and forth in my studio lights. And that's just one shift. So this is your pink, burgundy, greenish, goldish. And sometimes it looks like, it's just very, very unique. It's something I didn't have in my collection. And I was all for glittery, shimmery, duochrome, no prep, put it directly onto the skin. Something that would make some of the things that I show you in my tutorials a lot easier instead of having to do ombre lips. This is a good one if you want something metallic that has a shift in it, because I know not everyone likes to spend that amount of time on just the lip part, because let's face it, sometimes when you're doing this makeup, especially special effects makeup, with the application and the dry time, things can get out of hand and time can get away from you. And so anything that was on sale or could be on sale, found in the United States, easy application, easy to store, easy to see, and a good color payout and a good shift. So that's the reasons why I did pick these up. I'm not saying that it's a bad product. I like them in certain ways. I'm not going to use these on my eyelids anymore. And I'll show you a couple more looks that I created with them. But yeah, that is the Focallure All Over Pigment. And when you go to the US website, it is listed up under the eyes of a multi-chrome eyeshadow. But which is so strange because I'm not going to use it for eyeshadow. I really like this for lips and being able to draw onto the skin, or even use this in some of the prosthetics. So that is my review on it. So I hope this helps, and let me know if you're going to pick any of these products up. They're still having the sale. Like I said, it's been almost 2 years later, and the sale is still was $19, now $9.99. And the only thing that concerns me is that currently right now on their website, and it could be because they're working on it, I don't know, but I checked it earlier before I filmed, and then right before I filmed, which is a couple of hours in between, and it still is not showing what the policies are for shipping, customer service, and return. But I do know that a lot of people overseas across the ocean enjoy this one. I enjoy it for certain things, but not what it was originally intended for as far as eyeshadow. But it's listed up under eyeshadow, but still all over body pigment. And once it dries down, it's not dried yet, there's a transfer until it dries down, but once it dries completely, it does not move. You absolutely have to take a micellar water and soak the color and then rub it off. And that's what I would recommend. Instead of just wiping with a face wipe or a cleanser, I would go in and set my face wipe with a cleanser on it, let that product start to break down, and then wipe, because these are metallic, and so there are things in it that might irritate your skin. Mine was okay. I used the primer, an eyeshadow primer, and the color did not stain. So it's good for not staining. It's good for not having to use another product to apply it. You can still take a brush and rush and roam it through and go through the felt tip to get more precision. But I do like them, but I don't think I'm going to be ordering any more products from them, especially if they don't update their website. But yeah, I think they're okay for the price point and the payout, and I think it's user friendly, and I think it's a good way to get used to duochromes because it's there. It is in your face and it is bold, and they are very, I do admit they are very stunning. I absolutely love duochromes, and I got another duochrome flake, if I can speak today, from Avisa Beauty. So I have a lot of products that I've been using in my videos for the last year or so, really testing them out, making sure they're worth it, that I would like for you to check out. So if you're enjoying your time here and you like videos like this, plus special effects, beauty, and gore, please consider subscribing. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.